Mr. Adventurous. Mr. Adventurous was one of those who simply liked to have adventures. If there were any places that were dangerous, then he would go there. On Monday, a mailman arrived at the treehouse where Mr. Adventurous lived. This mailman had to give Mr. Adventurous a mail. The mailman knocked on the door. There was silence. Suddenly, a parrot came out of the door and bumped into the mailman's head. "Ow, what was that for?" asked the mailman. "What was that for?" the parrot squeaked. "What is wrong with you?" shouted the mailman. "What is wrong with you?" the parrot shouted back. "Quit copying me!" screamed the mailman. "Quit copying me!" screamed the parrot. "Okay, I lose. Where is Mr. Adventurous?" asked the mailman. "He went to the spiky peak last night and still didn't come back yet," squeaked the parrot. "By the way, my name is Squeaky." The mailman smiled. "I guess I will have to give this mail tomorrow. Bye." On Tuesday, the mailman arrived at the treehouse again. "Hey Squeaky, how are you? Is Mr. Adventurous back today?" He was back about 6 minutes ago, but then he left again 30 seconds ago. Why didn't you come earlier?" Squeaky squeaked. "I was being chased by a dog," said the mailman, looking embarrassed. On Wednesday, the mailman came back again. "I have to give this mail to Mr. Adventurous today. My boss mail yelled at me several times only because I failed to give this mail to Mr. Adventurous. Now where is he?" growled the mailman. "Or is he already off to the bouncing banana volcano or horror house or somewhere else dangerous?" "Hey, calm down. He went to Bob's Burgeria, okay?" Squeaky squeaked. "Doing what?" asked the mailman. "Eating hot chili burger and fries combo, duh!" Squeaky squeaked again. "Leave me alone, mailman. I sometimes want to relax and rest just like all of you humans. Why don't you come back later?" shouted the parrot. See, Mr. Adventurous loved to have adventures, but next day, Mr. Adventurous was looking at a tour guide called Survival for Dummies Preview. But then somebody bumped into him. It was Mr. Bump. Mr. Adventurous got back on his feet and greeted Mr. Bump. "Well, Mr. Bump, how are you? You seem to be in a hurry. I'm sorry I bumped into you." No, I'm sorry. I was the one who bumped into you." "Never mind that. I was looking all over for you, Mr. Adventurous," said Mr. Bump. "Oh, why?" asked Mr. Adventurous. "There's a world ancient treasure hunt today afternoon, and we need you." "Why do you need me?" asked Mr. Adventurous again. "Because you are the only one who can find the treasure. Nobody else in our town wants to go. Maybe except for Mr. Brave. But still, he isn't a well-trained professional athletic man." Mr. Bump jumped up and down. "I'm not an athletic man either," said Mr. Adventurous. "Well, you're like one," muttered Mr. Bump. Mr. Adventurous thought about it. "Sure, I'll do it. When is it going to start?" "In about 30 minutes, said Mr. Bump, looking horrified. Mr. Adventurous' jaw dropped down. 30 minutes? Holy emeralds, we have to hurry. Mr. Adventurous ran and ran and ran until they arrived at their final destination. The hunt was about to start. "Mr. A, good luck. Here's the map of the treasure." Mr. Bump tossed the map to Mr. Adventurous. Mr. Adventurous was looking excited. "Thanks, I'll do my best," said Mr. A, then he jogged to the jungle. Mr. A looked at the map. "Let's see. The treasure is in the Scream Cave." Mr. Adventurous gasped. "I've never been to that kind of place before," he muttered. He followed the map and spotted the Scream Cave. It was shaped like a human face screaming. There were 2 holes for the eyes and another hole that was huge from the mouth. Mr. Adventurous took few steps, but then suddenly stopped. He looked down and there was a gigantic pit in the ground. Luckily, there was a bridge above it. But unluckily, there were spikes below the bridge. Mr. Adventurous did not care at all, so he crossed it. He was also brave, you know. He went inside and took out a flashlight from his belt pocket. He looked around for some clues. Then he found a red lever. He pulled it down. The walls began to boom and there were explosions. Mr. Adventurous dodged them all with all his might. Phew, he thought. He ran deeper inside. And then he found a button. I hope this isn't one of the traps, he thought, and pressed the button. There was a click and the walls now started to shoot arrows. Mr. Adventurous gulped and dodged them all once again. Mr. Adventurous sat down. I guess I failed. I'm too tired to go on, Mr. Adventurous murmured. He stood up and turned, then clang! Clang! Mr. Adventurous looked at his feet. There was a bronze key beside his feet. Wait, if there was a key, then there should be a door or a lock. Mr. Adventurous didn't give up yet. He searched around for any doors or any secret passageways. Just then, he found a door and a lock. There was a word written on the lock. It said, "Potty." A potty? He came all this way to get a potty? Mr. Adventurous was so mad that he broke the lock in half and pushed the door hard as he could. The room flashed. Mr. Adventurous tried to look inside, but it was too hard for him to open his eyes because of the light. The light faded, and now he opened his eyes. He stared at it. He couldn't believe it. The secret room was made out of gold. All of them. Right in the middle, there were 11 diamonds with different colors each. There were red, pink, purple, orange, yellow, green, light green, blue, light blue, indigo, and black. That's the treasure for the hunt, he thought. As he tried to lay his hands on the diamonds, random Indians appeared from nowhere. Hey, you guys are the guardians of this treasure, aren't you? Can I take this away so I can win? Asked Mr. Adventurous. Ooga, said the Indians angrily. I guess that's a no, Mr. A smiled. Then in a flash, he took out all the 11 diamonds and ran for his life. The Indians were mad now. The Indians chased Mr. Adventurous madly. Mr. Adventurous was fast, but Indians were faster. Mr. Adventurous had to do anything to get out of here quickly. He thought and thought until he finally got an idea. He pressed a button right beside him and the walls started to shoot arrows at the Indians. Ooga! The Indians were even madder. Mr. Adventurous ran again. This time, Mr. Adventurous pulled down the red lever. The walls began to explode around the Indians. The Indians stopped and ran back inside. I did it! Mr. Adventurous danced around happily. Mr. Adventurous jogged back to the finishing line. Mr. Bump saw Mr. Adventurous coming. You did it, Mr. Adventurous! I knew it! Hooray for Mr. Adventurous! Everybody clapped, except the mean ones such as Little Miss Bossy and Little Miss Bad. The final winner is Mr. Adventurous, said the announcer, Mr. Chatterbox. You may keep the treasure. What are you going to do with it? Buy thousands of chili fries? The citizens cracked up. That's a great idea, but I'll just keep it as my diamond collection, and I will also donate one of my diamonds to the museum, said Mr. Adventurous. Okay, it's yours now. You can do whatever you want to do with it, said the announcer. The crowd stared at Mr. Adventurous. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do with it. It's yours now. Mr. Adventurous decided to return to his home. He showed Squeaky his treasure, then he went to sleep. The next morning, the mailman came back again. I forgot to give Mr. Adventurous this mail yesterday. Where is he? The mailman asked. My master? Squeaky thought about it. Just don't freak out when I tell you, okay? Said Squeaky. He went to the Asian treasure hunt. Do you know what happened after that? The mailman fainted.